Hey, currently in the end of long distance. Hey, Mr. TPHI, that's for 24 months. I know this is short notice, but I was sitting here trying to go to sleep, and it's like I'm fucking wired for sound, even though I gotta leave in like 8 hours. So, and we didn't get a stream in this week, really, to speak of. Sadie, get out of my strawberries, little shit. Hey, my hobby, how I visualize. Mr. TPHI, currently in the longest. Howdy, everybody. I'm just fucking wound. Excited, want to go. Everything's packed, everything's put away. I was sitting here saying, you know, I didn't do a real stream this week, and nobody else was streaming. I figured I'd watch somebody, and there was nobody to watch. So, I'm holding up the entire airport here, apparently. But if anybody wants to fly, you can go ahead and catch up. I'm going to get started because I don't want to be here all night. Get out of my strawberries, you little shit. See, he's eating my strawberries. Oh, I'm getting my cockpit here. Calamine bath. I don't even have a bathtub. I only have a shower. On tail, come up so I can see where I'm going. Heidi, there she goes. Just use the river as my bath. I can, true. Gear up. Dee, get down. Now cut it out. Don't start. Hey, Gunner. This bird all trimmed out here. Yeah, it's one of the sexiest planes ever built right there. Rotary engine, stagger wings, lines are beautiful. Can save my soul in that same river. Yes, I do have name tags on. I can see you up there, Mr. TPHI. A bunch of real ones. There's Icarus back there. I'm going to put my strawberries way the fuck over there where Sadie can't get to them. Wish they'd make a twin. Put the engines ducted between the wings. That'd be cool. Yep, good thing Sadie, good thing I just saw that. Because that's got to go in my bag. And it's not in my bag. No! Ah, this dog. She's going to be a gone dog. She doesn't get her shit together. She took off for the road again today. Oh, they're going to be gone because it's going to be splat. Yeah, she's got 1.7 acres and a river to run in all she wants. 700 foot long. She can go anywhere she wants except for the fucking road. Oop, gotta slow down. And a bit of a dive. There we go. Yeah, totally unplanned flight. Sorry about that. I couldn't try to fuck to sleep. It's like, yeah, that's not going to happen. Now I figured I'd watch somebody stream, because I usually don't stream Wednesdays, and get out of the fucking way! You're pushing it, dog. You're really pushing it. Lady walks a winter dog by my house each day. I keep trying to get a pic, but look like a weirdo. pretty flat up here. I thought we were going to be in more mountains, but maybe not for a while. Oh my God, I'm trying to get a room in Jasper in April. Yeah, that's not the cheapest room I've found so far. Is $235 for one night in Canadian. That's crazy. You have to hide in the bushes better. It's because half the city burned down, so the few, or the town, half the town burned down. 2/3 of the town burned down. So any of the rooms left are at a premium. I mean, it's an expensive little tourist town anyways, but fuck is that? That's what happens when the auto, whatever it is, doesn't load the towers in properly. Oh, look at that. Look at how good they look in fucking... How good the towers look. Why do they do that? I mean... When it loads in, it looks good, but 99% of the time it loads wrong. I didn't even think of the fucking name. I always forget the name of it. Come on, get down. Go play. Go piss on the floor. Do something. Just don't fucking bother me. It was officially my dad's birthday today. We went out to dinner. Now officially 85 years old. Photogrammetry, that's it. I don't know why photogrammetry comes out so bad in certain things. Look like absolute shit. Well, look at how garbage the trees look. No. That's what they're barking. Come here. They're coming. Come. Ah, fucking. She's been a shit. Of course, she saw me taking the bags out to the car, and everything's in the car already, so she's right on the edge. That was pretty crazy with that rocket. They beat the tar out of it and it still somehow survived. Does this thing have altitude hold? Heading hold, altitude hold? I haven't flown it in ages. I have no idea if it does or not. Probably not. I might be able to cheat and use the 7 because I gotta go see what the fuck she wants. Or she's not gonna shut the fuck up tonight. Oh, brain dead. Can't find the icon for my 750. I shouldn't have tried to do this last minute, but I was bored to tears. I'm totally not ready. Utilities. Oh, no autopilot. Son of a bitch. Oh. Not even a fake one. Damn. Doesn't have a cheap old altitude hold? Of course not. Oh, I'll try to trim it out here. Oh, Mr. TPHI, I gotta go pound this little dog's head into the wall. No, I'm just kidding. I would never actually hurt the dog. Now you're gonna dive. Oh, I gotta see what she wants. Be right back. It'll crash. I just know I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. It's going to suck because I got to unload a couple cars. I can't really prepped and set up a couple tarps and get my tent set up. All while being completely exhausted because I'm not going to sleep tonight. I probably should have went down. I should have just got in the car tonight and went down. And just crashed in the parking lot. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm like either too fast or too slow. I can't seem to get it. Like 160 is where I want to be. 170. Oh, you didn't have to get up. You could have stayed napping. How are you, Jared? Gonna yo-yo for the next 2 hours. I kind of wanted to fly today, but then I went to sleep, and I figured when I couldn't sleep, I'd get up and watch somebody else stream, and nobody's streaming. So there's an Icarus way up there on the horizon, like way out there. There's a little tiny dot name way up there. Christ, I should have picked a faster frickin' jet. I thought there was more mountains. It looked like there was more mountains. This is kind of like Denver, really high plains. Like 5,000 foot planes, I guess. So if anybody knows anybody in Jasper's got a room for rent for one night, I'll only be there overnight. Be long enough to get in at 7:30 at night and out for breakfast in the morning and at the train station. I found out Montreal, right next to the train station, has a capsule hotel for $45 a night Canadian, so that's like $30 a night for Americans, like the ones they have in Japan. They look pretty cool. Their house is still going. Yeah, I knew you had family there. That's too bad. I know that's what's got the prices. I mean, the prices were high to begin with there, but the prices are really through the roof right now because there's so few of the rooms. I even looked at renting a camper for the day. There's an RV park there. Well, those were $350 a day. So yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to be cheap. I don't want to. I'll end up spending $250 to get a freaking room for one night if I have to. I'm not going to call off the whole trip because of one expensive room. Just have to trim my budget elsewhere. Like I said, stay in the Capsule Hotel in Montreal. We'll figure it out sooner or later. I actually figured out if I go out on the train, back of the train, I go through both routes through the Canadian Rockies. Both different routes, so that'd be fun. 2 different routes. Thinking about April. Going in April. This should be fun. Here's somebody. Hey, there's Reaper sneaking up on me. Gonna shoot me down. There's Viz. Mr. TPHI back there. Power lines, almost got him. Hey, Colonel. I already said hi to Colonel, didn't I? I think so. Hello, Reaper. There's Mrs. Everybody's in the T-Nav. I stalled that thing from like 18,000 feet all the way to the ground. Never did get that thing to recover. That thing's, well, most twin engines are like crazy stupidly hard to recover from spins, so that one's really hard. Ugh. Not forgiving. I guess we're not going to hit fucking mountains anywhere, are we? Maybe farmlands all the way. Might skim a little bit right there and then just edge the Rockies right there. C'est la vie. That'd be a much more exciting trip. I can't believe they literally tried to kill that rocket and it wouldn't die. That's crazy. After 3 failures in a row. Yeah, they're all right over there. We're like literally right along the edge of them. Like the entire flight plan looks like it's right on the edge of them the whole way. Yeah, great flight plan. I think we only got a couple more flights and this thing will be done. I need 14 more subs. Find me 14 more subs. Make 14 aliases. I need 14 more subs. Well, officially have beaten Wombat. And Big Jacko. Officially have beaten them both. Of course, Big Jacko did a flight the other day, but then I can quit. I've reached my goal. I won't quit. have too much fun. He did do one the other day. Just kind of popped up. He even advertised it on my channel. That was nice of him, eh? I didn't watch it, but so it's going to be like the whole way, dodging fucking power lines and farm fields. Yay! Alright, we're going to kick the throttle up. We're going for 170. I don't care if we blow the engine at this point. So I kind of fucked up the other day. Well, I didn't fuck up. I found somebody had a, what the fuck, a Google Nest or whatever the fuck it's called. I was like, oh, that's cool. I said, do you want it? Take it. So I took it right home. And then I remembered I put some lights in my bathroom that were smart house lights. I was like, I wonder if they work, and I got them all set up on the Google Nest, and I realized now I have to fucking say, I have to tell Alexa I want my fucking lights on or off. Or Amazon, whatever the fuck it is. It's not a Google, it's an Amazon, whatever the fuck it is. But now I can't turn my lights on and off manually. I have to fucking tell it to turn my lights on or off. If I hit the switch, it just fucking doesn't turn them on or off. What the fuck? Why did I spend all that time setting them fuckers up to be smart house, and they don't work with a regular switch? So I got to remember to say, turn the bathroom lights on, turn the bathroom lights off. They'll turn off, but then they won't turn back on. What a fucking mess. So yeah, and I spent like fucking 2 hours getting that thing configured properly because it was a Gen 1, so everything they had online on how to get it set up didn't work. Oh yeah, that was fucking smart of me. Yeah. I'm a fucking genius. But it works. It's kind of cool. It can do my audiobooks. I can just tell it, hey, pick up where I left off in my audiobook for 30 minutes and play it for 30 minutes, and it'll play for 30 minutes, so I don't have to keep resetting the timer. I have that, and I'm sick of it. If you use the switch, it takes forever for the... Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. If I use the switch and fucking shut it off manually, then this guy's cycle all the way back through. Oh, yeah. That was fucking genius of me to put that thing in there. Alexa, whatever the fuck it's called. I forget what it's called. But it's a Gen 1, so it's a big, tall, skinny one. Oh, shit. Now she's in there talking to me. Oh, fuck. I don't know what... It's going off. I can hear it. I said Alexa more than once, and now it's looking... It's doing something in my room. Because the worst part is it's set in my bathroom, or set in my bedroom, and I got the bathroom lights on it. But it's just a tiny house. You can talk from any room in the house and talk to it. But still, my bathroom lights are probably on and off. Well, that made Sadie come out of the bedroom. I gave her a bone. She's in there chewing on the bone. So she'd leave me alone for a little while. She doesn't like it when Alexa talks. You just started flashing. It's heard you. Y'all see that parrot that figured out how to say Alexa play Rockin' Robin? And he plays it like all fucking day long. Oh, it heard me saying it over your speakerphone? That's funny. I like the bird. The bird just pisses off its owner because it plays Rockin' Robin all fucking day long. Set any color in the room. That's cool. I didn't get the colored bulbs. I got the little ones, but I thought about getting a couple of colored bulbs and trying it, but what the fuck am I going to do that for? Oh no, it's back. It's barking. Well, probably got to go out. See if I can keep this thing from crashing. I'll be right back. See if she wants to go out now. Did I just fly a complete loop? Looks like it. Not going to get there any faster. At that rate. I miss Maddie. Maddie, you just opened the door and let her out. She wouldn't go anywhere. This one takes 3 minutes just to find the exact right spot to pee. Maddie, if she was at night, she'd just literally go outside and pee. Am I going the right direction? I'm going south, right? Yeah, I'm going south. I don't have rudder trim on here. Oh, I do. I just didn't set it. Whoa, Jesus, Icarus, that's moving. This was the first time it got me like that in a while. For a last minute stream, got Gunner, Jared, Reaper, Visualize, Mr. TPHI, Mr. TPHI, Icarus. Apparently everybody was looking for somebody to watch tonight. Somebody to fly with tonight, because I was too. Nobody was flying. That's a Cam Air Twin Navion Red F-16. Yeah. Really wish they'd kind of correct that when you change aircraft. It gets part of it right. So, anybody, I have Sim Update 3 and I never bothered to check. Did we get the Dark Star, or was that just bullshit that they used for their promo picture for Sim Update 3 and then never gave it to us? I'm guessing that's the case. Do we have the Dark Star now? It was in all their promo pictures for Sim Update 3. It was Dark Star. Ooh, Jared, what the fuck was that? And who just went the other way? Icarus, back the other way. Bonkers. What? That's a picture of a picture. You're looking at a mirrored picture of a picture. Goofy. There's nothing over there for Shady Dog. When she gets in big trouble now, she runs away from me. Because she knows she's in deep shit. So when I raise my voice at her, she takes off even worse. I try to stop her from going somewhere like she did in the middle of the road. So you got in trouble. So then I couldn't get her back to the house. I just squeezed one of her toys with the squeaker in it. She fucking flew back to the house for all she was worth. Like, no, don't touch my baby. We scammed you, didn't we? Yep, scammed you. I should be in one of those jets and it'd be a really short flight. Hey, Mr. Brett. What are you barking at? There's nothing to bark at over there. You're sitting in my lap. Cool it. Now you're growling at something. What the fuck are you growling at? You know, like, fucking absolutely nobody on the face of the planet's afraid of you when you growl. Hey, 41 South. How's it going? Uh-oh. He's in a flat spin. He's in a flat spin. Oh. Did he hit? He hit. I don't know. Did he save it? I feel like he may have saved it. It's in the hedge. You're flopping pretty good there. A snap roll. Into a oh, didn't save it that time. Gotta go to your interview. Oh, you're doing a job interview or a interview for... I built a really kick-ass plane and I'm trying to sell a lot of them, so I'm getting interviewed for a press interview. No, either way, good luck either way. Enjoy. Third-party product partnership. Fucking kick-ass, dude. Good luck. Good fucking luck. That'd be awesome. Remember, whatever you do, there's a female boss, don't tell her she got a nice ass. It'll end it for you right there on the spot. You'll be fucked. They should be on. Nope, they're not on. I hadn't turned them on yet. It's my fault. Well, here, I'll turn them on now. There. I did it for you. This was a totally last minute fucking stream. Out of the blue, it's just like, I'm bored. I can't sleep. I gotta leave in a few hours, but I can't sleep. Yeah, that was better. So then I asked if anybody was streaming. I checked you weren't streaming. Wombat's not streaming. Nobody was streaming. So I said, if anybody want to fly? And apparently a shitload of people wanted to fly. So we're all flying. On a Wednesday. I gotta go play with old cars. One of the cars, I don't even know what the fuck it is. One of them's a Porsche 914. I gotta go play with. And I think it's a Honda. Some classic Honda. And one car I've never even fucking heard of. And I can't remember the name of it. But I'd never heard of it. But guy's got one. How hard can it be? It's got fucking 4 wheels. Spring, shocks, transmission, engine. Should be able to figure it out, right? That and my best friend Johnny's going to be there, and he knows the car. I don't, but man, oh man, how are you surviving those G-forces? Must be built like a starship. I can't believe what they did to that friggin' thing and it survived. I also want to know what exploded down there in the bottom end of it. I want to know what tore that wing flap up too, long before everything went to shit. Hey, see that? Hey, see that somebody went by upside down? See that? Getting excited by that? They're not getting out of the plane, we're flying. Yeehaw, there goes Icarus. And probably there again. Kind of cool that he updated the power line mods to not all have the same towers. They now have different towers depending on where they're at. So that's cool. Nobody's getting out of their plane, so tonight 9 hours from now I'll be on the road, right? I'll just be getting up and ready to roll. I'm gonna be on the road about 5 because we load in like stupidly early today or tomorrow. I get there by 10. I'll probably be there by 9, but 10 because depending on what time I'm going to end up hitting Albany close to rush hour, which is going to suck, but it's the only way to do it. Or leave later. I got to try to get my favorite parking spot, my favorite camping spot. I got to get there early. There's one little tiny camping spot. There's one spot where I can put my car and there's power there. You're cooking masturbating bull? Beef stroganoff? Oh. 8-hour slow cooked beef stroganoff. Nice. Just found out the vet I used to use up in Lake Placid jumped off his dock to go swimming the other day and never surfaced. He finally found his body 3 days later. They just found his body yesterday. Late. No, it took a couple of days to bloat up and float. Once they bloat, they float. But yeah, the vet I used to use drowned while swimming in a lake that he swam in his years and years and years. He has his own house on a lake and swims every day. For some reason he didn't come up. He went in, didn't come up. I sure can remember that kid up here that was on the... Yeah, they got hit with the plane. Oh, they said he... Oh, yuck. I didn't know that part of it. I remember him getting hit by the plane. That... Oh. God, decapitation. Well, at least it was quick, I guess. Oh, I'm sure that messed up the pilot. You don't kill a little kid and just walk away like nothing happened. Unless there's something really wrong with you. No, nobody's getting out. Hush. There's Viz, Reaper. Jared. Yeah, I have no doubt the pilot's going to be messed up for a very long time. Hard to believe this plane's built of plywood and canvas. How beautiful it is. It's plywood and canvas. No. No. Yeah, pretty bonkers. Dog, you're such a tool. Like, you have no idea. Oh, whoever just went by there really fast. Sadie's like laser locked on you as you went by. Bogey on your 6. You're such a foolish little dog. Oh, there's Icarus. Boom. See him? Yeah. There's Vision Misses. Yeah. I really need to make a fucking Sadie cam. Just her watching the screen while I stream. More people would probably tune into Sadie cam than watching my fucking stream. I know more people would watch that. Have it on its own feed. It's the Sadie cam. She literally got 2 feet on the desk, her butt on my lap, and right on her toes, staring at every plane that's moving around up there. Oh yeah, and I was kind of all set to buy that helicopter today. And then I saw there's a new YS. Well, I don't know how new it is, but new YS series, YSX. And I've played the YS series since they first come out in Game Boy Advance. So I guess which I bought instead. Ever catch the seaplanes at the docks? I would add them in the marina add-on. He said, I go there. Oh yeah, he's a good shit too. He will. He'll throw some on there if there's ones nearby. I'll bet he does. No problem. And I'm still bugging. I may have the guy doing volcanoes as something totally separate, even though he's working for Orbix for Microsoft. All the one that did all the towers and shit, all the We Love VFR. I may have him talked into doing, because they're not going to do the volcanoes. I may have him talked into actually doing the volcanoes himself as a little side project. That'd be updated like quarterly. With the new volcanoes, turn on new ones and shut off the old ones. So you don't have to do it like once every 3 months. But erupting volcanoes will get smoke and red lights. Just red glow, and so at night they'd have red glow and smoke particles. Still, how cool would that be? I told him, if you tell me how to teach me how to fucking do it, I'd do it. And then he said, well, basically it would be quicker to do it than to try to teach me anything. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. But it would take him more time to teach me how to do it than to just do it himself. So, yeah, he's not wrong there. I think that's one, because whatchamacallit already knows how to do it. Brain dead. Mojave will. Mojave High. He knows how to do it. I think it'd be a good one for him to do out and put it out there for like $5. He knows how to do it already. And the USGS has a website with all the GPS locations of all the eruptions in the world. You know, plays Reaper in. I said we all sign a petition to get him to do it. I say we all sign a petition to make him do it. What if we all What if we all agree to pitch him $5? Come up with $100 for him to start it, anyways. To say he'll do it, to get it started. We all pitched him $5. We get 20 people to pitch him $5. A GoFundMe account, yeah. He was here at the start. He's not here now that we're talking about him. Or he's here going, fuck, I ain't saying nothing because they want me to do it. That thing is like jittering around like a fucking bumblebee. You can snap your neck on that fucking thing. See, a lot of the air racers are now starting to wear the Hans device. Originally they wouldn't wear them because they can't turn their heads enough, but in some of the air racing, the newer Hans let you turn your head a lot more. Oh, yeah, that'd be wild, snapping around that fast in a full motion rig. You'd burn the motors up. That's one of the things I want to build if I build a new house. I'm going to put a concrete slab down in one section just so I can fucking put a motion rig on it. And build my own. You only need 3 actuators, really, to control every direction. Obviously not full upside down bullshit, but Smitty gets so many bruises when he's in his. Because you don't really have to move that much to trick your mind, especially in VR. You don't have to move much at all to make it think like you're actually moving. You don't have to pitch full 90 degrees. You only got to pitch a couple degrees. If you're in VR, that couple degree pitch is all you need. Well, if you even look at the big airline ones, I don't think they go over 25 degrees any direction. I farted a minute ago. I thought I ran over someone in the sim. I've scared myself, like literally terrified that I was going to die because I thought I fell out of the fucking plane. That's how real it can get. That you can get lost in VR in the fucking sim to the point where I was circling like this around a frickin' castle with my head leaning out the window, and my chair dropped. My chair broke and dropped about 3 inches. I literally thought I fell out of my fucking plane. My brain for that split second thought you were going to fucking die because you just fell out of a plane. It didn't think you're in a plane in your living room. It literally thought you were in a real plane. You just fell. Your inner ear told me you're going to fucking die. My brain literally went into, you're going to die. It's so fucking crazy for that split second. I thought I was going to die. That I'd fallen out the plane. Amazing how real that can get. How much that can overwhelm you. Or in the shit when they freak out. Yeah. Especially on the walking the plank one they had for a long time. You just put a 2x6 on the floor and you could line it up perfectly. If you step off that 2x6, people freak the fuck out like they're going to fall down the side of the skyscraper. And like literally all you have to do is shut your eyes and everything goes away, but you know, I freaked. I totally freaked. Oh, see a whole lot of fucking fields. Our daughter plays some horror game and screams like she's being murdered. I hear her falling and tripping. I don't. The only one I play standing up. Found me a deer. The only one I play standing up is Beat Saber. Because I'm not going to fall playing that one. But I don't even have that on PC. I only have that on PlayStation 4, PSVR, and I don't even have that set up anymore, so I don't play it anymore. All the rest, you know, I'm in the fucking plane, in the race car, in the truck. Everything that uses my steering wheel is VR. Because I don't have a screen over my steering wheel. So it has to be VR. That's going to change when I build the back room. Then I'll have an extra screen thrown up just up there so I can play games without. I can play driving games without VR. Well, let's be honest, trucking sim kicks ass in VR. Assetto Corsa kicks ass in VR, but there's some arcadey ones I'd like to not play in VR, like the Forza ones. They're not good in VR. You have to use fake VR patches on them to get them to run and everything else. But I still want to use the racing wheels, so I need a screen. Or do the flat screen in VR, which is just stupid. Guess I could do it with my AR glasses. Never thought of that. Because I can do the virtual 3... Yeah, I never thought about that. I could do the virtual 3 screens in my AR and drive the driving games. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. I've done the virtual 3 screens in Bliss just for giggles to try it. Well, it's really nice because they're virtual 3 screens. There's no seam. You can line them up absolutely perfect. Was it a doe? Doe, a deer? Female deer? Ray, drop a golden sun? Yeah, I've seen deer in here. I've never seen a buck. I've seen a couple of does, but never seen a buck. Even in the sim, I can't find a rack. Oh my. What you doing, Shady Dog? Vroom. Pew pew pew. Yeah, I think I just got shot down. A Reaper. Viz back there. Jared down there. This is right on my tail. Oh, what a surprise. It looks like we might get some bad weather up here. Nothing new in this series around the world. We like the bad weather. Why the hell did I just push my throttle forward and I went slower? I'm pulling back and going faster. It's such a weird airplane sometimes. Got like a sweet spot with the throttles. tell my daughter about the Capsule Hotel in Montreal. She goes, I don't think I could stay in that little room. And I'm like, I'm going to be on a fucking train in a little tiny room for days. What's the difference if I want a little tiny room like that that's just not moving? Oh yeah. Oh, hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can get both these train trips booked ready so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Figuring out how I'm going to get where and what. I got the one figured out. I'm going to go have late night dinner with Gunner. You want to do a couple of VR streams coming up soon? Talk with Wombat. He thinks he's figured out a new way to get some video stabilization, live on the fly video stabilization. He just mentioned it to me a couple days ago that he thinks he's found a way to do it. You can use that, or if you have Steam, the hell's the one I use. It's pretty cool. It just puts it in you can put it in a window anywhere you want, like on a kneeboard or in a window. You can put it anywhere you want in VR. And you can put any window in there, so you just pop out the chat window from YouTube. You can shut YouTube off. Just pop the chat window out and shut the stream off. And then stick that window in there. That works really well. The chat bot reading it out pretty good. Or you can have Mrs. TPHI read it out. That gets funny. But chat with him, because he just sent me a message like in the last week that he thinks he's figured out how found a way to do visual stabilization. Or like I said, just have Mrs. TPHI read the chat and jump in chat with. That was fucking hilarious. That was all worth it. I was supposed to do it again recently, but just never worked out the timing right with it. Plus VR has been giving me some headaches. Not personally headaches, but the dog ate the cable. Yeah, things like that. Well, if you just turn on all your filters, you'll be fine. Well, I take that back because Icarus found a way to get Mrs. TPHI to say some funny shit too. Like, what was it? Is butt cheeks one word or is it spread out? Shit like that. It was funny. Scratching an itchy bum. You're the twin Navion? Yeah, that's cool, huh? Yeah, they already know how to get around it, I'm sure. Spell shit phonetically. Bypasses it too. Shit, yep. Well, I really want that new big screen VR, but I really don't want to go that kind of money into it because then I got to get the new video card to go with it, the 5090 RTS 5090. Because why get the VR headset unless you're going to drive it at a full 100%? So By the time I priced everything, I was like, yeah, I do have the power supply already enough to handle it, so I don't need that. And the box can handle it. But I was just like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're going on vacations instead. I figure I'd take 2 trips instead. Well, it'd be great to have it. The big screen is fucking psychotic. They're super ultra light, and you can get it molded to your face. You can actually get it molded to your eyes. It's like $1,200 for the full thing, but it's also got, not only does it have super high quality screens and a big field of view, but they're super light, like ultra light. They're like wearing a pair of goggles, and they have, you can get the highest end version's got eye tracking inside there. Yeah, I'm the same. I won't buy it unless see, I want it, but it's got eye tracking. It's got eye tracking inside there, so when you twitch your eyes to the right or left, the fucking vision shifts to match where you're looking. It's fucking sick. So it simulates massive field of view. It's got pretty good field of view. It's got like 120 or whatever it is, but then it simulates even bigger because it's got eye tracking. I think it's like psychotic. But yeah, if I can't afford the 5090 to go with it, there's no sense buying it because you really want to be able to drive it full tilt. Yeah, you got to be able to push 4K to each eye. You can get it with or without molded. You can get just regular generic ones, foam ones that fit on your face, or you get a molded ones that they actually mold to your face and custom mold them. But yeah, they don't weigh anything. That's like probably one of the biggest things I notice in VR. If I'm in there for an hour and a half or so, my neck gets tired. And mine's not super heavy. I couldn't imagine those giant Pimaxes on your head. For any length of time, they'd be probably fine for like a 20 or 30 minute flight. But other than that, you gotta go lift weights with your neck. They have clear glass that show the electronics. Yeah, they're fucking sick. I want one so bad, but you know, I got to blow $4,000, video card and the ooh, what was that? Yeah, you know, the VR and the video card. I mean, I could run them with the 4090 I have. It will run them, but not maximum quality, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of getting something like that if you're not going to turn it up to 11. Ooh. We're going to get some mountains and bad weather at the same time. Everyone that's reviewed, it said they have no issues doing 3 hours. Easy to Pimax. They say they way lighter than they look and have extra support. Yet I've talked to a couple people that have used them, and anything over an hour, they don't like them very much because they are noticeably heavy compared to, like, the Vive is much lighter. Granted, you're comparing a Ferrari to a fucking Volkswagen, but yeah, I got 4090 with 24. I know they say that will run it, but it doesn't run it every game full flat out with it. They say it's fine, but they really want you to have the RTX 5090. 128 gigabytes of RAM in the machine, 24 gig on the video. I was telling Mr. TPA, which I have no problem with my Quest 3, but I felt like a pig under it. I found out, yeah, it's like, instead of, yeah, even mine, I guess, totally sweaty. Yeah, I know the VRAM. Yeah, I got 24 on the card of the VRAM. Yeah, you sweat bad in them. That you do get. I had to change mine from the plastic ring to like a terry cloth ring on mine just so it catches the sweat so it doesn't run in my eyes as bad. There goes Icarus. Yeah, I changed out the plastic rubber plastic foam things. They're terry cloth covers. So it soaks the sweat up instead of running in my eyes, and they're washable. That's why I want the little ones. Yeah, seriously. It's funny, because like going to a stall or you go into a real good flat spin in VR, your fucking hands get sweaty. You know, I'm flat spinning here. I don't give a shit if I fly on the side of a mountain or not. I fuck up when I'm in VR. My hands will be sweaty. I'll be shaking. You know, it's like, holy fuck. It literally fucks you up. It's much more... You know, you still know you're in a game, but your brain's telling you you're going to fucking crash if you don't get this shit straightened out. And it really makes a big difference. Don't you want to watch 10% off a new Pimax? Oh, is that your third-party developer you were meeting with? No, I don't want 10% off a new Pimax. Thanks anyways. Now I'm a pimp. There you go. No, feel free to feel free to push it on the channel though, however you want, dude. If you got a code, put it in there. I'll make a link with your code. You can spam it anytime you want. I don't give a shit. Glad to help somebody out. Help me out enough. What? Ain't fucking nobody over there. We promo stuff eventually, but it'll be limited because of the nature of it. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. You get a demo unit. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Good for you. But yeah, if you got a promo code, feel free to message. Well, when I get back, send it to me, and we'll do up a link for you. Why not? Be happy to. There you go, Brett. Start streaming in 3D with the 500 viewers. VR with 500 viewers, 600, 700 viewers. You'll get a free headset promo too. Make sure the demo units get lost in transit 3 or 4 times. It's a new one each time. You're waiting for your Pimax to arrive today? You're chasing a bear down? There's something right there, but I think it's a rock. Oh, it's a yellow Volkswagen out here in the middle of fucking nowhere. How weird is that? Hush. Now that's why you want to do VR stream soon. So do they get to put your Hangar Studio 713 like on their ads as a partner on their ads? Sadie just jumped up and gave me a hug. Silly little dog. That's a love bug. She puts a paw on each side of my head and just lays her head into my shoulder. You're a funny little dog. Oh, highway. I'll go that far, but I can put their name on my website, my ads. Oh, that's cool. Do you get a kickback of the 10% if somebody buys one? That's not a bad idea. Yeah, get a sale. Well, that's good. That's good then. Because they got a weird program now where you can buy it and pay later, or pay part of it and rent it, or really weird shit they got going on. You rent it for a year, and after the year you own it, and then they unlock the software or some shit. I don't know. It's a weird program they've got. Or had. I don't know if they still have that program or not, but it was weird. You kind of lease it, and then, or they give it to you, or they give you the fucking thing, and then you pay a portion, test it for it. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't want to test it because I'd end up paying and keeping it. Because I am running like old 3rd generation shit. And to be honest, the latest reviews of the Google one there, the Facebook one, or whatever the fucking one it is there, that can stand alone or be used with the computer there. Apparently the glass and the lenses on that are some of the clearest in the industry now. Are you ready to review for it too? Chat GTP, here I come. I was saying that they've improved the field of view on that, and the new glasses are, the new lenses are some of the clearest lenses. But Pimax is great, right? It's the best in the business. It's like 1/3 the cost of the Pimax, but I don't know. I'm not going to get into a new one right now. Anyways, like I said, the money I can spend on that, I can go on vacation. And my priorities in life have switched from gaming to vacationing. And game anytime. Really addicted to vacationing. Yeah, I love me some vacationing. Yeah, I'm going to take it. That's a weird way I'm going to get to friggin' Chicago, but it'll be fun. Gonna go visit Gunner for a late night dinner, like 8 o'clock at night, if the train's on time. We'll go out for a late dinner. And now I figured out that the Chicago pizza place that's so good there, whatever the friggin' name it is there, they'll deliver to the train station, like right to the first class lounge. They'll deliver the pizza to the first class lounge. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's like I walked the 3 blocks. I'd walk the blocks anyways, but I gotta have another deep dish pizza, even though I'm not supposed to have the crust, but I can have 1 piece of pizza a week. figure I'm going to seriously fuck up my diet when I'm traveling, but I'll just wear my monitor to make sure I don't get myself into trouble. Jesus, this looks almost dry like desert. It's high plains though, we're at 4,000 feet, yeah. Prairie, that's where we are, prairie. Looking for them prairie chickens? Oh, there's Mrs. There's Jared. Icarus is way the hell out there. He's probably trying to get ahead and land so he can go rescue someone else. He was doing a lot of that shit with that rescue stuff. He looks like he's really enjoying the hell out of it. He's always posting something on it. And videos and shit. He's having a ball with that. I haven't got it yet. Like I said, I kind of bought the new YS instead of... I was getting ready to buy that plane, and I saw the new YS popped up. I was like, oh. Oh, shit. I love YS. And then I played it for like 5 hours today. It's 2K AGL anyways, which is above ground level, so I did blow it in the Concorde, had to. That's the only part where we really blew the AGL. Love on air. I don't know what that is, but had to do it. The Concorde, just such a pig. You couldn't pick up over a friggin'... It just wasn't built to be flown down here this fast. It has no vertical authority whatsoever. Career program. Can open your own company, have AI run missions for you. Oh yeah? That sounds cool. I would probably spend all my money in fucking insurance. You've all seen my landings. Unless I flew the Starship everywhere. If I could fly the Starship everywhere, I'd be fine. I land that fucker like butter every time I land it. I don't know why, but that's cool. Sounds cool. I'll have to look into it. I was hoping that Microsoft would allow you to, with their career mode, is like if I had nothing to do for the day, that I could go over and jump in your plane that you had, as long as I didn't wreck it. You know, but I could go to your planes and fly a mission and make you money with your company. You know, like a virtual airline, that way, using... But you can't, which is too bad, because they kind of blew it there. And the other part they really blew it, in my opinion, is me not being able to set up a group with all you people in it that we compete against in the weekly challenges. It sets me against people that I don't know. I don't care if I beat them or not. I'd give a shit if I beat Icarus, because I never beat Icarus, but I beat him a couple times. In the old one, I could compare mine scores to his, but you can't now. They put you in a group. Which I think is a big miss for them. I stopped doing them because I couldn't compare them to anybody that I knew. This is borderline desert right here. It's beyond prairie. Somebody's house. There's somebody who likes people less than I do. Okay. That ain't fucking nothing. You ain't even got a driveway. Fuck you. Off the keyboard. Stupid dog. Ugh. How can you sit here, the whole friggin' thing be good for an hour, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm gonna get into a bunch of fucking trouble again. These guys probably got wicked views. You probably see for miles. McMansions. Build a giant mansion out here. Yeah, that's why they're here. Super cheap property with amazing views. Oop, we're getting off target here. Oh, dog. You're going to survive the next 3 days? Having to have your collar on 24 hours a day because you won't let anybody fucking pet you to put it on or off? Or Canada on the verge of going into the U.S. Oh, you farted. I don't know where the U.S. border is along here. Somewhere along here. I don't know exactly. Somewhere around in here, because there's Vancouver. It's just, we're awful close to the border now. I could probably pull it up over here. Lose chat for a minute, but pull it up. Go to my plane. Follow plane. Follow ownership. Oh yeah, we're in the U.S. already. We crossed the border a while ago. Whoa! Yep. Look for the big fence that Canada built. Tell you what, they just caught 4 Iranians crossing from Canada into the U.S. Near here. Really close to here. Trying to sneak in to the Canadian border. I finally figured it out too. Zelensky doesn't want peace. I'll have to expel our Iranian ambassador. I figured out Zelensky doesn't want peace because he suspended elections. First ambassador expelled since World War II. Pretty crazy, huh? But Zelensky suspended elections. As soon as they have a peace deal, they'll have to hold elections because his claim is they can't have elections while they're at war. So he gets to stay in power forever, and his term's up. He can't run again. He loses automatically as soon as they have elections. So as long as he can keep this war going, he stays in power. He doesn't lose his job. So he has no real reason to accept any kind of peace deal. And Putin's not any better. Putin just wants the land back. I didn't realize Zelensky had totally suspended the elections. If he didn't want to keep his job, he could have elections. He could literally hold elections tomorrow. He suspended the elections. They were going to have them, and he suspended them to keep his job. He's the one that suspended the elections. He said, oh, we shouldn't have elections while we're at war. And just literally used the power of the War Acts to suspend it. Oh, I get that they don't want to lose their land. I get that. But he also doesn't want to lose his job because he canceled the elections. He canceled the elections. Not anybody else, not the parliament, not anybody else. He himself canceled the elections. I get they don't want to lose their land. I 100% wouldn't want to lose it either. But at what point do you want to kill millions of your own people to get that land back? You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to either, but at some point when you're killing off that much of your population to try to get it back. Yes, but he did. My point is, I don't care if most countries do. U.S. always held elections during wartime. Of course, it wasn't on our soil. But my point being is, if there's peace, he loses his seat. He loses his job instantly if there's peace. Not if they went for the guarantees. If they got the guarantees that we would Article 5 protect them, then they wouldn't. Russia would not invade if the U.S. was automatically to step in to defend them with U.S. troops. Russia wouldn't do that. They're crazy, but not that crazy. But without they offered them Article 5 protections this last round. So, I don't know. He don't want peace, that's for sure. As soon as he got back there, he started blustering again. And look, if he's got a taste of power, he loves it. He canceled the elections. He's the one that canceled the elections. You can say everything you want to say. He doesn't want to do this, doesn't want to do that. He himself canceled elections to keep himself in power. He did. Nobody else did that. Nobody else in his country did it. Nobody in his government did it. As a matter of fact, there's a large chunk of his country that's pissed off that he did it. Because they believe he's keeping the war going because he wants to keep the power. Right, but one thing the U.S. does do, if we have a treaty, we'll back it up. So even the next guy would have to back it up. If somebody attacks NATO, we'll go in. Even if we don't want to, we'll go in. Because neither side on that war wants peace. Neither side. Neither side wants peace. Russia doesn't give a fuck. And Zelensky doesn't give a fuck. So they're just going to die. Millions of people are going to die over some land, which happens. It's war, but I had no idea he's the one that suspended the whole. Parliament didn't do it. The people didn't vote for it. The people didn't want it. They were all set to vote, and he canceled it. Because maybe the people there would have voted for somebody that would have reached a compromise. We don't know. We won't know. I'm not saying, I get it. You don't want to give up your land. I get it 100%. That was low. I kicked up some dust. But at some point, the two sides have got to sit down and seriously talk about peace instead of just throwing more bombs at each other. Because look, right now the American people aren't going to fund very much of the. If they don't want to work towards peace, the American people aren't going to back. Hey, I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying war with killing people, as many people have died over this little chunk of land, is bad. And neither side wants peace, is what I'm saying. Neither side. Neither side's willing to sit down face to face and try to hash out some sort of peace agreement. Neither side. And both sides did the same thing. Both sides threw the elections. Putin's elections were fake as shit, and this guy, Zelensky, canceled his elections. Neither side is better than the other. I like bananas. I like watching the Savannah bananas. They're fucking funny as shit. I hate baseball, and I like watching the Savannah bananas. Love the fact that if there's somebody in the audience clearly catches the ball, they're out on a foul out. Foul ball, if somebody in the stands cleanly catches the ball, the player's out. No, get down. Enough. Backflip catch. Yeah, they do some crazy shit. The funny one the other day is when they asked if there was any dads in the audience that had 2 kids with them and wanted to play catch. And they had 2 volunteer fathers that were going to play catch with their sons. Had 2 kids or 4 kids, 2 dads. And then they turned the kids loose, told them run like hell, and dad had to catch them both. It wasn't playing catch. It was with a ball. It was catch the kids. Kids fucking take off, run in different directions and shit. Dads are trying to run down the kids. It was funny as hell. Pick up one kid and run after the other one. Definitely fun to watch. And they have more, they're packing stands faster than Major League Baseball right now. And they have averaging 100,000 views on YouTube per game. A lot of them are retired Major League or minor league guys that didn't make it in the majors. Didn't make it to the majors. Well, yeah, the average, and they do it free on YouTube, every one of their events, and Lord knows how much they're making in because you can make memberships, and like I said, there's 100,000 people watching every event. It's crazy. There's 4 teams now. There's the bananas, the firefighters, the party animals, and can't think of the other one. Fuck. Can't remember the 4th one. There's 4 teams, and they play. They're now touring it separately. I can't think of the other one. No, it's fun. It's cool. If they got a girl that's hitting on the team, they put in a girl pitcher to pitch against. She'll pitch to the. They have a female pitcher for the girl that's hitting. I think shit like that's cool. They just do fun stuff. Oh, we got a farm. Yeah. Or NOS. You got NOS on the plane? To go faster. Go fast, juice. There's no problem. You sit there, get all worked up about the people up there on the screen. Your ears get all hot because you're worried. Yeah. because you're worried. Get all worked up watching for the people get out of their planes. They're all gone. They're way ahead. Hey, I see a light up there. Do y'all see a light up on that mountain up ahead? See a couple lights up ahead. Is that Arrows Across America lights? Maybe. I don't know. The GB has an OS button. I didn't know the GB did, and I have the GB. I just never fly it. I don't think I've ever flown it. Must have a leak. Good old laughing gas. There's lights on that ridge up there. Like there, there, and there. I may have the R3. I don't remember which ones I have. I just never flown it. I've never flown either the GB or the R3, and I have them. Pretty sure I have them both. Just never flown them. I have so many planes I paid for and never even flown once. Like oh, that's a good idea, get it, and then I don't even do the first flight of it. Or if I do, I do the first flight and then never fly it again. So I've stopped buying planes. She's high. Literally, I've stopped buying planes unless I'm absolutely positive I'm going to use the damn things. I blew $2,000 in fucking planes in a year and a half, or less than a year in 2020. Like $2,000 in planes. So like, that's fucking stupid. That's such a waste. When I fly like 6 of them. When I really get down to it, I actually fly. If I wasn't streaming, I fly. If I'm not streaming, I fly 4 planes. When I'm not streaming. The Scout's now taken over from my bush plane. It used to be the Carbon Cub, the Got Gravel, but I fly the Scout right now, or the Rans. Either fly the Rans or the Scout. I got the 310 or the 414 for my GA, and the Jets, the Citation X, or the I'd fly the Citation X and the well, the Catfish or the Catfish or the Starship, and that's literally all the planes I fly when I'm not streaming. That's one of the reasons I try to use a different plane every week for streaming, just so I can justify the ones I bought. Literally, I'd give a shit if I flew all the way around the world in the same plane. So I literally switch every week just to justify the money I put into them. TNAV, 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 and Scout. I mean, I'll go back to the as soon as they get the 2024 version of the full 2020 version of the Honda Jet, I'll add that back into my rotation of the ones I fly. That's like buying that helicopter. I keep gonna buy it, and it's like, you know, I'll use it 2 or 3 times, have fun with the flight planner, and never use it again. It's like, I gotta stop wasting money on planes. I'm just gonna fly once or twice, and that's it. And I could buy the flight planner, the mission planner, and use it with their other helicopter. I already have the other Chinook, so you can buy that for like $11. Yeah, helis I use the Chinook just because it flies so simply. It behaves itself. It's not super difficult. And even as an autopilot, that works. This is probably not a plane you want to get into icing conditions. Try that twin nav, yeah. Once or 4,000 times. Oh, dog, you farted again. God damn it. You gotta work on this farting during the stream shit. It smells so bad. Oh, tree. My eyes are itching, dog. It's probably from your fart. Yep, blame it on the dog. Finally gonna get into some fucking mountains and we're gonna have bad weather. What a surprise in this series. Always bad weather in the mountains. As long as that's not snow. If that's snow, I'm screwed in this thing. I doubt it's snow, but it's late enough in the air at this altitude it could be. No, I know it. And no de-icing. Cloth and plywood. Watching that guy put the fabric on a J3, an old Jenny, redoing the fabric on it, and to get the fabric tightened up, because this fabric is not even the canvas like this, the painted canvas, it's fabric, and to get it tightened up, the dude is using, it's cotton, so he's literally putting hot water on it in certain spots to stretch it, to cause it to shrink. Hot water and then heat gun, and it shrinks the wool or the cotton wool or wool, I don't know, but it's fucking crazy how he's just using water and heat to shrink it, to get it to form tightly over the wooden frame. How many people in the world do you figure still know how to do that shit? That's insane. When at one point in time there was probably hundreds of people that knew how to do it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but he was doing it with water and a heat gun. I thought you had to wash wool in cold water so it didn't shrink. Knowing how and getting to actually work properly, two totally different things there. Like, I know how to fly a plane in the sim. Actually landing one without dying, that's a different story. Not my show, that's not how it works. What? Cool it. Cool it, dog. Why don't you go to bed? Why don't you just be like a good dog and go to bed? It's after 9:30. It's past your bedtime. The other night I didn't go to bed right after the stream, and she literally went in the bedroom door and sat and barked at me until I went to fucking bed because she wanted to go to bed. She was ready for bed. She's literally laying in the bedroom door barking at me because I wasn't coming in time. She hasn't been the last few days. She run away twice. She's going to be a pissed off dog because tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock in the morning she's going to be at my parents' doorstep. And when she's up there she has to wear her collar the whole time. She doesn't like her collar. She spends like the first 3 hours trying to get it off. Watch her dive speed. Whoa. Nose up. Now we just got to turn east. Oh yeah, well the reason that is, there's a reason for that, Brett. If you haven't figured it out yet, it's the same reason I always landed before you did on your streams too. As long as you're the first ones down, nobody sees your landing on stream. That's why they all go ahead of you so they can land, so their terrible ass landings don't show up on stream, and then they all laugh about your landings. Know where we're going? Yeah. But it's literally so their terrible landings don't show up on stream. It's not recorded in eternal history that they did a shitty landing. That's why they all race ahead to land ahead of time. Yeah, I'm always last. Even if I have a faster plane, somehow I'm last. Oop, a little too much of a dive there. I'm too lazy to pull the power back. You're still first. What a weird feeling. Yeah, I bet. I wouldn't know what to do if I was the first one down. Just me out here. Trying to think if I got a really fast jet that I could make it all the way home in one stream from here that I haven't used already. Looks like they're bunching up there. Is that the airport up there? There's a highway. Oh my god, I haven't seen a 2-lane blacktop road in a while. Looks like civilization. Must be. We're coming into town. Must be an airport up here somewhere. Yep, there's. Looks like somebody way back there. Where's the runway go? I have no idea. East-west. We'll go this way a little bit. A completely stutter-free landing. Holy shit. Oh, god damn, my dog farted again. I just sat up and she farted. We're going to go for a walk after this. I think you got to poop. Yeah, that's what I just said. It's funny, even when I'm running a single engine, oops, she climbed underneath the yoke. Even when I'm flying a single engine, I still move both throttles because I fly twin engines so often. I'm always moving both throttles. What we got first? Where am I? This bird was so clean for a tail dragger, even having a little tail wheel fold up inside. No, we're not there yet. We're not on the ground yet. You're getting excited because we're coming in for a landing, and you know it. You know it, yeah. You're a silly dog. Sure. Really, there's a Logitech G Play campaign? I have all Logitech G gear. Huh. I just realized it's Celebrated Week of Play. You get more money. You can share giveaways with your community. Get elevated pay to the stream. Ooh, base pay. I'm running all Logitech G stuff. I should sign up. I don't get enough views. No. Wouldn't make any money anyways. It's not worth the hassle even filling out the fucking paperwork. That's my friggin'... I have to have that. My dog's an idiot. It's high energy compared to dealing with Maddie. Of course, Maddie was about as low energy of a dog as you could have. Mine of some sort. Keep trying to do that fucking... I forgot how much fun fucking puppies are. They're not fun. They're cute, they're cuddly, and then they're a pain in the ass the rest of the fucking time. Between chewing shit up and running away and... all the fun stuff. I even love the little flap covers, how they fold up away from the tire. When they go up, they fold down to cover it up. This fucking thing is so sexy. Like, the only way to describe it is like everything about it's like so sexy. Mixture full. There we go, 2 and 2, that's what we want to see. That is an Arrows Across America tower. Look at that shit. I thought I saw some of those out that way. Huh. I realize that. Ooh. No, ground loop. No, 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 no. We got this. We got this. There we go. Laps up. Oh, my fucking emergency brake's on. The hell is everybody way down there? At least Mrs. TPHI is way down here. Look, all the Navions are tail draggers. How fucking weird is that? Oh, 2 of the 3 are tail draggers. It's still showing the Navions, but they switched to fucking a different plane. There. See everybody down there? You ready? Where'd everybody go? Look out. Even the sticker on this thing is freaking... There. There's Viz, Mr. TPHI, Mrs. TPHI. Her tail's going so fast, it's crazy. That's so stupid. And that does that. There you go. There you go. Yeah, oh, there's Viz is moving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there went my keyboard. Pisses her off when you do that. Jared's in an extra, looks like. Extra stunt plane. Dog spent the entire stream waiting for this to happen. Alright. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. There we go. Alright, everybody. Have a great weekend. I'm going to be playing with race cars. Glad we got this flight in this week because the rocket kept screwing everything up. And the rocket was successful. So have a great weekend, everybody. I'm out of here. That'd be a good idea. Go to the air show. Enjoy. And we will see you all, I don't know, Tuesday, I think. So have a great weekend, everybody. And thanks for flying along. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.